king of the transition. We never switch and peep that.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go out of bounds, looks a little short of that 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
Into the hands of Walker. The 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Goff. Gets everything he has under this throw. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180! What a shot!
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, And they can create tackles for loss, too.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Working quickly here.
Hey, report. Hey, middle. You at X. Finish it on.
Running back sent in motion.
Finish it on.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. Still working past the 40. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's Henry on the counter. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Lamar now from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. He finds Laporta. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. This is Gibbs on second down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. They've got a man in motion. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. Go. Value 3. Value 3.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Third down run by Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. It's a foot race. At the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. Oh, put some heat on this deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Hey, Ozzy!
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Jackson now on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Ric Flair. We go tonight. Hold on. Maverick. Hey, Shell. Set.
On 1st down, it's gone. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Set. Maverick, whoa. We go, 76. Down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
76. Tell him. 76. Cut. Horrible. What?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's St. Brown working the sideline. Complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What?
Throwing is gone. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Super 1. What? Hey, 76. 76. 76.
From the red zone now. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Bates' kick is up and good. And the gap closes to 14 points. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. Escapes a defender. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Goff on first and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw from Goff. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. It's second and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage.
Now you won. Ric Flair and kill. What's up?
They'll run. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now. They give right side to Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. 4th down coming up. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now Now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Again, this is Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Completed to Flowers. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's not quite... Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Goff working from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Super one.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Roquan Smith with the pick. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. Escapes out to the left. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Gets this to Bateman. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Return it. Go.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Lamar off to play fake. He rolls to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Report!
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's brought down at the line. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, ground.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Shell.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Take it to the half. With that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Report. Shut up.
To the air, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Joshua Williams has it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. A bit of desperation on this thing. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
DC, right?
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
13. Set on.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Wait, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another run for Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Running right with Mitchell. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Report.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Value three. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Quick slant, that's Williams. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Lions the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, kill.
On first down, it's Goff. Try and push it deep downfield. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and then completion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Broncos. Has been in.